Welcome back to MC Sports Media, guys. How you guys doing? It's your boy Ron. And today, man, well, first let me say happy birthday to myself. Today's my birthday, guys. Turned 32 today. Turned 32 today. Hey. So happy birthday to me, man. How you guys doing? Yeah, birthdays they're pretty cool. I mean, I guess the older you get, the less important the actual whole birthday thing is. But my daughters and my wife, you know, they still make it kind of, you know, special, and family too. But mainly my daughters and my wife, they try to, oh, you get to, you know, do whatever you want today. Not really, but that's a whole other topic. It is dad humor. But yeah, so today has been great so far. But I had to come talk to you guys about what's going on in the fight world. It's a few things. Let me look at my list. There is no list. This is off the cusp. No, seriously. There's a few things going on right now. Excited about the Barrios and Gervonta Tank Davis fight. I'll make a whole nother video about that as it closes down and gets closer to the fight. There's talks. I don't know how real it is, but it's been going around now for it's been going around a lot for the last 3 months, but these last few weeks it's talks as if it's official. Not sure, but Errol Spence and Manny Pacquiao. Errol Spence, first of all, is a lion. I really think that it will be competitive. I think Manny Pacquiao is still dangerous. He still can compete, and you know he looks good. So I mean, but I just, when you look at it, it's kind of like the rising star and the new up and coming guy who's been just dominating and beating people at will, against a guy like Manny Pacquiao, who is probably one of the best to ever do it in the welterweight division. Period. Pound for pound. You know, he's been in some wars and he's done a lot in boxing. So when you get a guy that's on his way out the door and one who just came in and redecorated, you know what I mean? Like, and then just the skills. I personally think Earl's gonna hurt him. I mean, it's just not a good matchup for Manny Pacquiao at this stage. At this stage in Manny's career, he's done enough. And I get it, you know, he wants to challenge himself and see where he's at, but Errol Spence is definitely gonna go on here and put him in retirement. That's just how I feel about it. Yes, it will be entertaining, but for like the first 5-6 rounds. After that, if Spence don't hurt him too bad, I just feel like Manny is an old shark swimming with a new young shark, and that young shark can swim for miles and go real deep. So, to me, please, I love man. Everyone, we love Manny Pacquiao. I love Manny Pacquiao. But I only see it being basically an exit strategy for Manny's career. After this fight, he probably won't fight again. That's just that's what I see when I think of Errol Spence and when I I think of just what he does with this stage Manny Pacquiao. You understand? It's like, he's still, again, Manny is dangerous, and I don't count him out. I'm saying I count him in the fight, but it's going to be, it's going to be a beating. Not a beating. I'm sorry, not a beating. I won't say a beating, but I mean, Earl has been pretty dominant recently with who he's fought, and he's only getting stronger and better. Only. Like after his car accident and he came back and he fought Garcia, man, flawless. And Danny is no slouch. Like Danny, and this is why we respect Danny Garcia, because first of all, he's from Philly, and just that style of fighter and that thing Philly fighters have. He fights whoever. His heart is unmeasured, so that's why we love Danny. But what he did to Danny after his year and a half, I don't know, he was out. Earl was out because of the car accident. He was in a very bad car accident. God, man, like when I saw the footage of his car flipping that many times, he was able to get out unscathed, really. I mean, he got hurt and bruised up pretty bad, but nothing fatal, nothing, excuse me, nothing too bad where he couldn't fight. He was back in the ring within a year and a half after his accident. So that just shows you, it shows you a lot of things. Purpose, God definitely has a purpose for the brother. And, just the type of man he is and fighter he is, he came back from it, and he came back and fought. Well, a lot of people, think is the best we've seen Danny, right? Because that's what happens when great fighters fight each other. You push them to bring out their best, and Danny looked great. He just was not the better fighter that night. And what I think Earl will do to Manny Pacquiao is it's just not a good matchup, man. I don't know. I personally don't think that it's going to be a good match up for Manny. He should have fought Earl 4 years ago. Not this Earl. This Earl Spence. But I'm definitely gonna watch it. I hope I'm not coming off and saying like he's gonna get in there and just beat the brakes off Manny. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying as a boxer, brawler, wherever you want to go with it, Spence is gonna have the upper hand. He's longer, he's bigger, he's a smart fighter. It's like, who you gonna pick? I mean, you know what I mean? So that's my talk on my speak on the Earl Spence and Manny Pacquiao. I think Earl is gonna hurt him. Moving on. Before I get into what I really want to talk about, I saw something really today, this morning. They took Clarissa Shields from the number one spot in women's boxing under, can't remember the sister name, Taylor. I saw that this morning, and I was like, she makes her first jump to MMA, and you guys take her out of the mix? Please remember, and I'm going to say this and I'm going to move on. Please remember who you speaking on. See, in this culture we live in now, We don't like to give people their roses while they're here. We don't like to acknowledge, accept true greatness and the work that was put in behind accomplishing and achieving what my sister Claressa Shields has accomplished. So let's take a moment to look at what she's done. She's done things in boxing no one has done, man or woman. Weight class don't matter, nothing. 2 gold medals. Man, just go, man, hey, do your research. But ESPN thought it was okay to put her at number 2. And again, I don't know much on the Taylor sister. I actually went and did some highlights on her. She looks good. She looks great. She don't match. And I'm sure Claressa saw that. And she's seen it and heard it. And, you know, I know she's focusing on MMA right now. And she has nothing to prove. So, sister, I'm telling you, go ahead. Focus on what you're doing in the MMA world. Don't let that bother you. Which I'm sure it doesn't. But, you know, when she continues doing what she's doing, because she's young. She's young, and she said it openly out of her own mouth. She wants to defend and do both, MMA and boxing, and she can do it. Right now, she's focusing on MMA. So I just thought it was kind of a slap in the face, a little bit. But you know, what do I know? You know, she is the greatest woman of all time. Put some respect on her name. ESPN. Yeah. But I just wanted to touch on that because I saw that this morning and I was like, what? Really, huh? Really? Okay. But you know how they say, man, it's never enough. You got to continue to keep proving yourself right. So, Claressa, sister, keep doing what you're doing. Keep winning. Keep being just a humble, great champion that you are. We rocking with you over here, sis, already. Moving on. Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury 3. It's happening, guys. Oh, it is happening. Now, a lot of us, I thought the Fury and Anthony Joshua was going to happen. I thought, maybe Deontay would do another fight before. No. He jumped back in the water. Let's just hope that my brother has the tools to swim this time. I mean, he looked great. He looked really focused in the press conference. And I don't get, like, I heard Showbiz say this. He said, you can be as determined and focused and, coming with a vengeance and still lose. So the reality of it is that second fight, he did him so it was like watching an amateur, seriously, fight a professional. When we're talking about skill, not experience. So don't get thrown off by the amateur term. I know that deals with experience and skill. So I'm speaking specifically for skill. Deontay was out-skilled in boxed in that fight. And we all knew, like, again, we all knew that what we love about Deontay Wilder is his knockout power. But he went against someone, and he has before, but that right hand has always landed until Tyson Fury. Even in that first fight, he caught him at the end, and that made the bout even. Which some could say he thought Tyson, and that's why I think he should have won, because that 10 count was a little, it's like, hey man, you gave him an extra 10 seconds. But the rules say the ref starts when he starts, so it's no, whatever. But he caught him with that one, and Tyson rose up like from the dead. So I would have gave it to Deontay, or a draw. The draw was cool. The second fight was unmatched. So I say all that to say, I just hope that, my brother came prepared and ready to display his new, or just unleash his new skills, because I feel like he's always been come on, man, he's been boxing for so long now, he's been champion for so long. I always knew he could box. I think he just wasn't, he didn't have to, because he was relying only on that punch, that knockout punch, which he was getting 94% of the time. Why wouldn't you go with those odds? But now he sees he's fighting someone that he has to use and use more to win. You know what I mean? Like, set up the victory by the other arsenals and tools you have, and that one cannon, that one punch, it's always gonna be there. You know what I mean? But so I'm excited about it. Man. I saw it yesterday, and I was like, whoa, yes sir. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about the Tyson Fury. I will make another more detailed video, because I am definitely over my time right now. But before I go, I think it'll be a better fight than the second one. I think Tyson Fury is pretty confident going into the fight, which is good. And I think Deontay has a chip that he's always had on his shoulder, but it's a different, like, that chip is, it's implanted now. So who knows, man? From the training we've been seeing him put out, he's throwing combinations, he's moving his head, his footwork is great. He's looking like a real boxer with the power to knock down any mountain. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited. But thank y'all for tuning in, man. Wow, this video is pretty lengthy, but that's okay. We got some good work in. We discussed some dope topics, and you guys already know what to do, man. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button down below. Subscribe for more. Share this video. Comment down below, man, who you think are gonna win these upcoming fights, and what fights should we talk about next. I love y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your day, and today is my birthday, so I'm gonna continue to enjoy it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Y'all have a good one. Peace.